वेलकम टू यू गाइस। आपका स्वागत है PMGC 2025 ग्रैंड फाइनल्स में। तो ग्रैंड फाइनल्स में हमारी फाइनली 16 टीम्स पहुंच चुकी है जो कि 3 दिन तक आपस में compete करेंगे और फाइनली हमें मिलेगा हमारा चैम्पियन ऑफ PMGC 2025। तो 2025 PMGC का चैम्पियन कौन रहने वाला है हमें आगे पता चलेगा। तो डे 1 में हम सबसे पहले देख लेते हैं कि कौन सी 16 टीम्स रहने वाले। RAT स्पोर्ट, अल्फा 7, वैम्पायर, अल्फा गेमिंग ई स्पोर्ट्स एंड रकारा ई स्पोर्ट्स, थंडर टॉक गेमिंग, ई अरीना, ओटीज एवियर्स, मैड बुल्स, DRX, डी फ्लैश, उल्फ ई स्पोर्ट, अल्टर ईगो, डी प्लस किया, गोट टीम, रैगनम कारिया स्पोर्ट। ये 16 टीम्स 3 दिनों तक आपस में भिड़ेंगी और फाइनली अपना क्राउन घर ले जाएंगी और फाइट अंटिल दी।
And they will be taken down. Not great as a start. The RX though starting to chime in on the fight. Nice little spray down over towards Reefus. Doc now trying to hold his own. 2 players now alive for APG. Doc on the hot seat now. Playing up and along the ridgeline, has to back off. Another player on an off angle. Kaikse makes his life all the harder. Now minimal HP, trying to get the heal desperately, but the crushing force of DRX rolls forwards. He steps out into the fight, will not find it. APG going down to 1, and those reses are already starting to come on through Ziol. I mean, Max was saying over on the desk, oh, hang on a minute, Rosemary. He's got shots over towards Lemon. Doesn't finish the job. Oh dear, that's going to get untidy potentially. Lemon though with a pump action, low HP, will be going down if he isn't too careful about things. Rosemary stepping in, Electric Skill comes through. Lemon hits the deck with the drop shot, stands for the challenge. Lemon giving it a really good crack there, but will be taken down. Rosemary able to win the challenge on that one. Alter Ego happy to purloin the point. Team Flash though, look at a try and challenge and keep that Rookie of the Year title alive. Win knocked first in the EMP zone, blaring over this fight as well. Will start to fade away. Chips backing them off with a nade barrage. I think this is, no, there's multiple players here from D+. They are going to try and fend off this fight, but with Win getting back up, Zeus on a crucial angle here. Look at the lineup he's got. If they step too far forwards, he's just going to cut through them. There's no cover their way if they don't find it. The picture-in-picture blend is going on, but Chip storms forwards. Team Flash get 1, get 2, but they aren't really going to get too much of an answer. Zeus behind the tree doesn't connect onto Nolbu. The 2 players from D+ on the top, they're going to have to stick this one out, but Osal's riding in. He's got that back angle. There is backup coming through for D+ here. I don't think Team Flash are going to last too long in this fight. The nade connects, but it is too little. It is too late.
Osal coming through there with a backup. Nice backstab from...
Need to keep track of these players a little bit better because Tulika needs to keep track of himself, maybe. As Prestige able to spray him down. A really good hold for these two. All right, happy to go for these nades. Another bouncer off the log pile. This is a little special trick shot, it seems, for Amori as he pops another one in. Splintering it out, but doesn't quite connect on the second.
Murray just needs to hit one of these. I mean, they're so low already, and it's easy enough to do. Murray with the double, and now it's just down to Pusher again. So we're way back to where we started just a couple minutes ago. For some reason, Mad Bulls decided they were going to offer even more points through to R8, and R8 is only happy to oblige.
Hey, 8 in the name, 8 on the points right now. Great kickoff, but APG decide, you know what, enough is enough. We just want to get ready. We don't want this threat on the off angle. Pusher is still very much the last player alive for Mad Bulls, but could have an impact on this fight. So could Alpha 7 and the Outpost on the south side. Lazarus for Vampire. Doc trying to move in on the sidelines. We'll see if those third parties come into effect. The next circle's just about to pop as well. Tension on the western front. DX Xavier with the angles. Oh, Reefus. Oh, Reefus nades himself. But Prestige does go down. Top able to find that shutdown. Now just the 1 player for the 2 teams. Look at a hold. Amori on the corner. Purportedly the best player on the roster. We'll see if he can live up to that tally. Pusher landing nades to the backline. Doc not stepping in just yet. Top now healed up, looking to move on through. The res is coming on in. Amori backs off, plays towards the shelves, plays towards the back of the warehouse here. A nade to thread on through, maybe land at the feet. Steps to the open door, wants the challenge. Calls him out, but backs back off immediately. He's given them the runaround. Has he been able to find it? Has he been able to hold the hold? No. Will fall down, and R8 are the first team to go out completely here, Blank.
Alright, leave, but they get quite a few points for the back of that as well. Now Pusher does live slightly longer than them. They are the first team to fall here over on Rondo, down to 15 teams remaining at the moment. Alpha 7 don't really want to deal with this anymore with Alter Ego from the distance. Pusher though, can't imagine he's going to be up for too long. But I've been saying that for quite a while. And he gets the first, and he gets the second.
Oh, he's looking for flashes too. Pusher on the door frame, but a sliver of HP now, and it is going to be APG bearing down upon him. One shot would do it though. There's damage. Oh, Pusher with 3 against APG. They cannot get in. The door is closed. And the clutch here for Pusher onto Zjol. Low HP, but the nade's cooking already. He gets the heal off 2 blank. The nade through, but it's off target. Looking for more healing, and Zjol has no idea what has happened.
Pusher almost with the 1v4 right now. Zjol's cooking the nade off in the distance. Pusher drops the flashbang in hand, drop that stun grenade out, blind his target, and then he's swinging around the side here, John.
Oh, is he giving them the slip? No, Zjol knows. He's already sprayed. The nade on the inside doesn't connect. Pusher has to hop back in now. Zjol wants the challenge on the inside, on the corpses of his teammates. Look at a challenge. 8 rounds now, still in the chamber for Pusher, on the corner of the door frame. And Zjol steps out wide. APG dead, but immediately, I mean, that's what I was so worried about. They tried to get the smoke cover there, but it's just not going to happen. Immediately torn apart by Alpha 7. Alpha 7 may choose this to be go time because they know they've done damage. They know they've slowed Arena's roll. They won't have the sightlines. Revo looks for the pickup. That could have been the opener. That would have definitely sent them down the hill, but Alpha 7 going to have to play a little bit slower.
Hello.
Xavier nades up top. Oh, so close. Not quite going the distance though, and Alpha 7 stay as 4.
Honestly, at the moment, E-Arena needs to start taking knocks and flushes. At the moment, they aren't able to get their players back up again. For DXavier, that's bad news. Mafioso going down is lovely. Stealed away by Paragin, though, by no less.
Well, they do need the points. They'll try and take them. 2 players now remaining for E-Arena, and a nade uphill from DXavier. Carrillo and Revo now, the last 2 players, are going to be standing up top, but Alpha 7 go down to a volley of fire, and DXavier stand tall. They will survive in the middle. Carrillo the last to go, and the bullets are whizzing over his head. Levi's now treads on out. E-Arena are not done just yet. Tourniquet still behind. Could cause problems, but with 4 players alive on the DXavier roster, Alpha 7 fall. E-Arena on their knees. DXavier, they kick it off with our first chicken dinner. Damage off the back of it though, and the nades pouring on forwards. Lambert was very, very low, and Alter Ego want to lay more down, want to layer this one through. As another knock comes through for top. Nades land, DXavier burning. No circle, no luck. Levi's left alone. A Lone Ranger, and I don't think he's getting too much further.
3 first, nade towards the top side of the building, could have been deadly. But now Alter Ego have got to move. APG, they've got the setup. Zjol's moving around the side. The smoke does deny the sideline from him too, which is a bit awkward for them. They're starting to pour these nades in over towards Alter Ego. They're locked into the building. Zjol's angle has to be concrete here for them. He's got to be rock solid on that side of things. He can't peek unless the team is taking shots alongside with him, because if he goes down, their win potential goes down by a heck of a lot.
Alva first to go down, and that is a brilliant pickup from Doc. 3 versus 4 now. Reefus moving in. He's only got 1 nade, and he's looking for Rosemary. Let's see if he's going to be able to burn this one out. Looks good on the cook. The nade is there, and the follow-up from Doc as well from the high ground is huge, and another as well to get the renock. Snape is there. It's just Krypton now remaining, and APG have this match in a chokehold. A little bit clumsy on Rondo, but not so here. They still have 1 more player to handle, and it might get messy. Krypton still giving it a good go, but top for the spray down. In 1v3, you still got to question it, and it will be APG from the high ground. They need more.
Vampire looking for this chicken dinner. It's an awkward position to play. They are lacking the high ground. We're in stage 9. We're about to close all the way dead center, and no one really has advantage here because no one wants to play in the courtyard.
Ooh.
Great nade from Flip though to start things off.
That should be a flush, nice and easy, but another knock goes over towards Vampire. Now that goes down. That should be reasonable, but the Blue Zone's putting a lot of pressure on. Vampire trying to dash across. Zeus trying to track through the smoke, but a little, again, a stutter step coming through. Lemon moves out in the meantime. Now he's up close and personal. Nade still in the pocket for Vampire, though, but a lovely lineup from Zeus to find another onto Vampire. Mad Bulls, the only team now with 4 players alive. 2 Elims on side. The Mad Bulls will be denied entry. Nobody now healthy. Pusher moving forwards. Team Flash starting to lose players. Wind drops down in the off angle there and is the last player to go. And he will go up in smoke. A low elim game and Team Flash denied.
God.
Vampire now burning in the sunlight under pressure. But 4 players alive, just about dodging it. A bounce on the nade and 2 Mad Bulls now. Look at a charge through the Vampire. On the off angle though, there is nothing to do. Oh no, it's self-nade. Disaster strikes and Lazarus with a bad bounce. Steps up, a challenge, 2v2. Nyola now needs to come up big. Goes for 1, goes for 2, no! Vampire on the off angle though, there is nothing to do. Oh no, it's self-nade. Disaster strikes and Lazarus with a bad now needs to come up big. Goes for 1, goes for 2, no! How on earth do they let that go? Vampire on their home ground fall to a self-nade. Lazarus, what are you gonna do? And a miraculous turnaround. Everybody now look at her try and keep the territory they've earned because this zone is going dead center. Ketch now on the ground floor. Look at her just try and last this one out. Silas not connected with an 8. Zedwolf is though with a spray over towards DX Xavier and they hop out. But immediately Ketch.
No.
Oh, Ketch, no! You can't do it to him, not like that. Zedwolf falls too. And a nightmare lineup. Ketch with the catch out.
The 2 turkeys take themselves out of action. Oh, it's a nightmare. It really is a nightmare. Natey takes a nasty nade to the back of the head, but E-Arena looks to keep pushing right now, but it's looking too little too late as DX Xavier, they step it up once again. The heat is in the arena for the Lackluster versus DRX, who were just getting started.
Nades over. Currently a little bit more central, I think, for DRX. This flat ground that sits between the 2 teams. No man's land right now, but is where the circle is very likely to end up. DRX trying to keep those off angles. No, Kaisei actually folding back in towards the divot. The fact that there are no nades on Thunder Talk is so crucial here. Those 4 Molotovs need to be huge for them. Control that ground, control the approach, because the opening salvo for DRX, it's coming now. Kaisei steps over, and Xing might be burnt away with this.
Just a little bit. We'll bear them a distance though. That is the main thing. But no more nades for either team. Mano a mano, just the weapons in hand. M79s laying down the smoke, denying the entry, allowing Thunder Talk to get closer towards the center of the circle. So easy, maybe looking for a shot here. It's getting tough.
All of the players are still alive and looking fairly healthy. I think that's going to change soon though, Blank. That smoke train has allowed DRX to keep this one going with a full flash.
What
the
a
full
stun!
whites out there. The stun is on. But King goes down first. And Yunmin with a huge stand up on the off angle. Looking for more.
Oh my God!
DRX! How can you make that happen? From down beneath, they dare them. Step over that ridgeline. We've got you in our sights.
Thunder.
But I think DX Xavier just crash onto Alpha 7. I don't know if they have too many other options at this stage. Could be the choice.
You could do the flash. You could do the flash.
Could potentially as well. Thunder Talk, last player standing. King, he's been alive for a while. Goat, yet to breach the building. They haven't spotted him, but he certainly knows about them. Waiting for them to jump on in. Oh, I think they've spotted him now. No, they haven't. He doesn't know. Is he going to jump in through a window? He's waiting for the Vault. King is holding his time, biding his time here, holding his nerve. Killer Joe, step in.
Get him, get him,
Just,
get him.
okay, there we go. King's like, nah, we're just going for it now. We're going for the fight. Steps in for more, but won't be able to find the second. Will fall, but at the cost of 1, Goat can't march forwards as effectively. Now it's go time. Blank a big nade from the high ground.
No, it's not a big grenade.
Oh, wait, not? No, it's a terrible grenade. It's a tiny little grenade. Carrillo, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Not again.
Carrillo catches the nade like a seal on his nose. A nice trick, but not one you want to see here at PMGC.
Oh, dear.
Dear me. Sending that one up as well. Unfortunate. But do you get through the players there? So it was nicely done. They redeemed themselves fairly quickly.
Plus, look at a roll on. All right, with another one. Pusher now pushing in towards Joker. Spots him. Launch the nade. Joker trying to play fancy on the beat. Will not find it, but Pusher goes down to the burn. That's Revo actually finding that Molotov and getting that elimination point. Now 3 teams remaining, Blank, within the space of 30 seconds. We're down from 10 to 3. And R8 suffering. D+ looking to roll on through. They want more nades. They want more points. R8 do fall. 1 goes down. And now it's all up to Amori. A nade goes long, good on the bounce, but Amori still alive. Hits the deck, stands out for the spray. Trevor and Obscure for Alpha 7, the last challenge for D+, to find the final Elim. But can they do it?
Oh, no.
Fabian's
Oh,
down.
no.
Oh,
Oh, my
just
goodness
at the final
me.
moments. It is D+ here to put our nerves at ease. That was
Leaderboards, though, man. Xavier, Max, the consistency from this squad. That central position paying off so much. 35 placement points.
They would have gone more if it was not for the fact that it was a city finish where you got solo surviving super late. I think we had still 11 teams alive at the end,
Yeah.
so you're not going to get many. If it was not a city finish, chances are they would still maybe make a top 5 finish in this game. So Xavier, wait, 35 placement points. Of course, they got 2 wins, which that's going to inflate it heavily. But
They're
the
still
second
15.
highest is what, 18
Yep.
with DRX, which that is an insane lead in placement points alone to have on 1 day's worth of games.
And for everybody currently watching that, I want you to keep an eye out on the eliminations for Xavier because that's going to be a little bit scary for me. And but before we even go into that, Reefus?
Whoa!
Wait,
Everybody
what?
from APG, he's the daily MVP?
So we got